Hello, this is Elliott Wave, and as promised, here we are with Nasdaq. Again, today is Saturday 21st. This video is going to be posted, I think, on Monday, so nothing's going to change because it's a weekend, but let's see what is happening and what could be happening as usual using the Elliott Wave Theory. Now, okay, so what do we know about the Nasdaq? Well, we know that we've had interest rate cuts announcement by the Fed, which you could expect it's going to drive the stock market higher. How's that so? Well, interest rates, so the rate at which you borrow money is strictly correlated to the, if you're a company and you want to use that to leverage, which is what most company, probably all of them, all companies listed in the Nasdaq do, you have what is called equity, and you have what is called the part of which you issue shares, and the part where you use debt. When you use debt, you borrow money, and you borrow at some rate. Interest rate regulates the minimum rate at which you will borrow money. It's usually interest rate. It has to do with at bank level, how between banks, central banks borrow money, and then they usually add on top of that for average teamies like you and I, and then companies they usually get a better rate for borrowing money. So if they can borrow money to grow, so if company can borrow money to grow for a lower interest rate, you could expect their profit margins to be higher. Hence, profit will maybe reflected on the stock price, on the shares price. Hence, the stock market may go higher. Now, with that Economics 101 brief lectures, we can go on and proceed with the counts. Now, at this point, similar to the S&P, we have two different counts available now, assuming as usual. There you go, trading view, moving my waves. The wave 4 here is in place, and we're looking for wave 5. We can now assume we have either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in place with a primary wave 1 of 5 in place, and this would mean, okay, so this would mean we have a 1, 2, and now the sky is the limit. There you go. Is that possible? Yes. A good thing about this count, many times wave C ends near the wave 4 of the same degree. That's a good thing that we are seeing. And if we do expect the stock market to rally based on what's happening with interest rates, this would be a good scenario. Now, the other scenario, which is a bit more conservative, would be pretty much this one, where wave B at this point could be completed. And obviously, once again, trading view moves my waves. My apologies, guys. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. Ah, God, why do they do that? Let's try this. Okay, 1, 2, 5, wave 3. At this point, there's a possibility we've had a sharp 4. Now, the problem with that is, if we had a sharp 4 and wave 2 was sharp, we don't have alternation, and that's realistically not good. You could wonder if we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. A bit ugly, isn't it? Yet possible. And at this point, 1, 2, blah, 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 blah. Unless we're still in time to do something like this. And we're going to try to investigate that on today as we move. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Stay calm. Stay calm. Let's try this. we're gonna investigate that now. I think we're gonna do that now. So into the hourly. This was the old count, which, as you can see, has been crushed. Good. Now, could we add A, B, and are we done or nearly done for wave C? Now, as you may see, if TradingView allows me, in here, this move up, I identify it as a three-wave move. I think it looks like a clear three-wave move. A, B, C. You have this is the largest correction in this move up, and all of these appears to be the same size. That's what I see, which makes me think we may be due a leg lower. Now this appears to be some sort of a diagonal, maybe an expanding one into wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is wave 5 completed? We're going to look at the futures market in just a second. So we did break the previous top here. And as I mentioned last time with the S&P, buy the rumors, sell the news. I wouldn't be surprised if after this good news for investors, we were to rally, which is what we did. We crash, panic, and then at that point we would move on to all-time highs. I wouldn't be surprised if that was to happen. And so this is actually not a bad count. Looking at the futures market, I mean, this appears to be a three-wave move, so I could be wrong. The Europeans index, I mean, if you look at the DAX, it's a bit less bullish. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm more bullish on the S&P because the S&P is trading at all-time high. Tech has been lagging, apparently. But we'll see. So I wouldn't discount this out of the equation. We may get maybe another move higher. Obviously, 20,000. You know, I'm a fan of numbers. 20,000 is gonna play a key role. So look out for as long as we trade below 20, being bullish for the longer-ish term is always a risk. So I think that is something we need to consider. And what else? Well, I think this is a good scenario to look out for. And I think this is going straight in here. Okay, now for the bulls. Could we have, and I mean, this could be wave 2, this could be wave 4, to be fair, as we mentioned previously. Could we have a bottom in place? So could this be a wave 1 and 2? Infinity and beyond of some degree. I think I called it here. Okay, so I had it there already. I should probably put these in here. Yes. Which I just did. Yes. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, you may not see it. So here we have a problem, which is what I stated previously. Counting 5 waves in here. Say you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God. Maybe you can even put wave 1 here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 3, 3, 4, 5. I guess you could squeeze it. Not that I would be, as I said, I'd rather see it as a three-wave move. Whether I'm right or wrong, time will tell. But that would be my best guess. To be fair, And here, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 could be close to something minute. So, summing up, what would I look for? So what I would look for is 20,000. 20,000 needs to, if you want to be bullish, I would look for something like this. You know, break it, maybe, pull back, retest it, look for tested support, and at that point I would turn bullish. If you get this, then obviously, I mean, if you get this, you're bearish. But if you get this and you look, you look at volume, you find weakness in volume, you find volume that supports the bearish case. So when you move lower with increase in volume around here, then at that point, I wouldn't be so bullish. And that's about it in a nutshell.